Here at Buriton, there was once a goods siding, and there was once a coal club where manual workers in the parish could order coal at £1 per tonne. However, the sidings are no longer in situ, and coal is no longer as cheap. We now pass through Buriton Tunnel, 485 yards long, and the last tunnel we passed through on our route to Portsmouth. Here was the site of Woodcraft Halt, a small wayside halt built purposely for the nearby ditch and park used for the Navy sailors. The station has since been demolished and only a footbridge remains. Rowlands Castle, the last station on the Portsmouth Direct line itself. Like many of the stations, there were once goods and coal sidings here, although this has now disappeared. The Romans made pottery, bricks and tiles here as suitable clay was available. The castle was built in the 10th century and was used by Henry II, but was abandoned in the 15th century. In the 19th century, it was demolished by the quarries and railway, and only a small amount of walls remain. Today it is a quiet village with a handful of shops. Havant Station, our next stop. First railway to arrive here was in 1847, built by the LBSCR on their line from Buriton. When the Portsmouth Direct was linked up, things didn't exactly go to plan. In fact, it started a war with the LBSCR known as the Battle of Havant. When the LSWR tried to run its first service, the LBSCR chained an engine to the track to prevent them coming through Havant. So, not long after, the LSWR decided to build a temporary station between Havant and Rowlands Castle, called Denville's Halt. Services terminated there, and passengers were put onto stagecoaches to Portsmouth, whilst the dispute was settled in court. The temporary service started on 24th of January 1859, and went on till 8th of August, when an agreement was finally reached, and services resumed through to Portsmouth. The original station in 1847 was rebuilt in 1889, and then moved to its current location in 1938. Today the line to Portsmouth is still shared by two companies, South West Trains and Southern. The latter runs services to Buriton from Portsmouth and London Victoria from Southampton. On the 13th of April 2009, the station organised a small event with the help of South West Trains to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the railway to Waterloo via Petersfield. The mayor held a speech and unveiled a plaque at the station. Havant was also the junction for the Hayling Island branch, originally operated by the LBSCR in 1865 for goods trade, and later for passengers in 1867, with two intermediate stops to Hayling Island. It was later operated by the Southern Railway in 1923 and British Railways in 1948. Unfortunately, there was a timber swing bridge that needed to be replaced, and British Railways decided that the cost was too much, and in 1962 they decided to close the branch. Bedhampton opened as Bedhampton Halt in 1906. The station is only served by Southern services. Bedhampton was once a village, but is now an urban area of Havant.